enough for another boring video at this damn place. And as usual, we begin here on the Central. And we'll soon be down there at the crossing. And now with Lake Roland as a backdrop. Here we have a monarch butterfly display. Unfortunately, their numbers are dwindling for various reasons. Well, background dogfight. Nothing in the cage now, maybe a bit early in the year, but hopefully soon. You have caterpillars, a different species of cat. Way down there is the dog park, where most of the dogs are heard barking. One of these days I'm going to bring Kramer the cat with me and make those dogs go spastic. They already are spastic without Kramer. Now at track level, by the site of the one-time Hollins Station, now all grown over. But there was a train station there at one time. Before this place was called Hollins, it was called Relay. Just like on the B&O. You have the B&O had a relay, and the Northern Central had a relay as well, where horses were changed. And here's where it occurred. It became Hollins about 20 years later, maybe more. And down at the curve, the Green Spring branch once branched off, and it went to the right, towards Owings Mills. I'll show it to you in a bit. At one time, a busy spot. Hollins, formerly Relay. As long as we're here. A twofer. Looking east towards the main line, through the site of Hollins Station, otherwise known as Relay Number 2. Now standing on the Green Spring branch. These branch off from there. Some rails still left. But up ahead there on the bend, used to connect to the main line. Actually, 2 tracks once branched off from here, and behind me became 3. what they should do is rebuild Hollins Station as close to the original as possible and make it an interpretive center for the area and the railroad. Now watch, somebody will do it, but I won't get the credit for it. So I better keep quiet. And there's the causeway over Lake Roland. When that line first began, it was known as Baltimore and Susquehanna. It became Northern Central in 1869. And a little while after that, the mighty Penn bought it up. And now facing north on the Green Spring branch, it goes 3 miles to the north and then bears west towards Owings Mills, Maryland, through the Green Spring Valley, hence the name. It ran until '63. There was a quarry it served about a couple miles up. And, as I showed you the last time around, something that proves that art is subjective. Somebody in a boat there in the lake. It's the owl, but no pussycat. Well, the boat isn't pea green anyway. Anyway, one more run by here. At one time, they were going to build a connection track between the Central and the Monpa from a point there across the water to the Towson area, but never got built. Another fact for you, little known, for you Monpa fans. A planned connection track never got off the drawing board, but it would have begun right there across the water. But I do know one thing. To build a Monpa connection track from there, you need to build an awfully deep cut to put the track through. There's a big hillside there. So, how would they have done it if they'd done it? Facing south on the branch. Hard to believe at one time there was a railroad yard here, between 4 and 6 tracks paralleled here, but now reclaimed by nature. They used to park freight cars here at one time, but now you wouldn't know it. There are some block signal supports left here, but no more signals. But at one time between 4 and 6 tracks going through here. Now just foot traffic. And back in the mid-60s, the Baltimore Streetcar Museum was going to locate here. But in '69, they moved to their present location in the Falls Road Valley, beneath North Avenue Bridge. They stored cars here for a while. But according to the book, weather and vandals took their toll on those cars, requiring more extensive restoration. Nice day for a swim. There they go, out of sight. One more over the causeway. One more over the causeway. But hard to believe that it would have been a mod pot connection track across the way there, bearing right. One more, why not? Here again by Hollins.
Warning, train is approaching. Exit the track area immediately. You are trespassing.
Hard to believe, busy place at one time.
Train is approaching. Exit the track area immediately.
And that box won't shut up. Oh, it just did. Yeah, get across. And to think, cross-country steam trains used to cross that causeway. Stick around, I'll show you some photos at the end of the video. And again, back by the dam. This was Baltimore's water supply until 1913, when other bigger lakes supplanted it. Gatehouse across the way. I was inside there in May of 2014. Video posted. And directly above, homes on the hillside, balanced precariously. Let's hope there's ever a landslide, as in California, and they go tumbling down. Other than that, they look nice. Over here, some FYI for you. And apparently, our John Deere is still here. I can't help it. I'm a redneck. And some more improvements about to go in. A nature center. Coming eventually. But getting a bit chilly now and folks are departing the park. So I guess we will. Yep. That's my silver streak over there across the way. But stick around for some photos. But I gotta be careful. I came here on a spare tire. Got a flat a few nights ago. Anyway, again, this damn thing. Hope you enjoyed your visit. I sure did. More to come. So back at you.